welcome to my channel. My name is Laura and I'm here with a new series that I'll be running across the whole of November, where I'll be playing and reviewing a different cozy game every single day for the entire month. I have a list that I'm going to be working off of, and the first game on that list is Coffee Talk. I've actually played Coffee Talk before, but I have the first and second game both available to me on Xbox Game Pass, so I'm going to be playing and mostly talking about the second game, but really they're very similar games. Obviously they're one sequel to the other, they're almost identical, so everything I say that is applicable for the first game in the second game, you know what I mean, it's the same kind of thing.
Coffee Talk is a visual novel where we are introduced into a world where all sorts of creatures exist side by side in harmony. You follow the story along, meeting all of these different characters who are sort of werewolves, vampires, fairies, elves, all sorts of mythical creatures, and you follow their stories as they come into the coffee shop, sit down, talk to you as the barista, and just sort of find out their stories. It really is a heavy story game. There's barely any gameplay. I would say the only gameplay really is making the drinks for people, picking the correct drinks and making sure they're happy with what you make. I'm not very good at that. Somehow I always seem to make the wrong drink first and have to trash it and make another one, but I still enjoy it. The only thing I don't like about Coffee Talk's gameplay, I would say, is the latte art. I've really struggled with that. I've always really struggled with that in the first game, and obviously when I tried it in Hibiscus and Butterfly playing through the game today, it was a really tricky aspect of the game. I don't know if it's easier on Steam when you're playing on a PC, whether that's any easier, I don't know. One of the main things that I also love about Coffee Talk is the soundtrack. It's all sort of lo-fi beats, it's very vibey. I mean, this game is kind of mostly story and vibes, so if that's the kind of thing that you're looking for and you're into, this is definitely a one to check out. In the second game, some of the characters that we met in the first game come back. I've only played probably not even quite halfway through the second game, but I really enjoyed sitting down and playing it. Like I said, it's very relaxing. The reason why I stopped playing was literally because I fell asleep. I was laying on the sofa, pressing A, sort of reading through the dialogue, and I was just drifting off. So if you're looking for something relaxing as well, this is definitely great for that. Obviously graphically you can see it's kind of in a pixel art style as we're in the coffee shop. But yeah, I think it's a really great game. This one is available on Game Pass, and it's also available on, like, the second one is also available on Game Pass. I've put all of the prices of where Coffee Talk is available to buy from. It's on all consoles. The length I've put in for the first Coffee Talk, which is sort of around 4 to 8 hours long. It's 4 hours if you just play through the basic story. I think you can kind of go through again and obviously play around to make all of the recipes that are available in terms of drinks. There's quite a lot to play around with there. There is also like a free play mode where you can play endlessly with making different drinks. The second game I think is a little bit longer. I played probably 2 to 3 hours of it. It's definitely one that I'll be going back to finish off because I really loved it, and as I say, it's just so relaxing just to sit and enjoy the stories of the characters, find out what they've been up to since I left them in the last game, and it was just a really great time. I would highly recommend Coffee Talk if you're looking for something really chill.
So those are my thoughts on Coffee Talk. What do you think? Have you played Coffee Talk? I know it's a really popular game in like the cozy community. I know most people have probably already played this game, but if you haven't, I would definitely recommend that you check it out. It's up there with one of my favourites, certainly. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching if you did. As I said at the start, I am going to be posting a new video every single day in November featuring a different game. They are all going to be relatively short because it's a lot to try and, post a video every single day and also play the games every single day as well. Some of the games on the list I have previously played, like Coffee Talk, so obviously that kind of takes the pressure off a little bit, but yeah, I'm going to be playing 30 games in 30 days, so that is quite a lot. I would also say I'm not committing to necessarily completing any of the games because, again, playing a game every single day, and I do work as well, so it's kind of fitting it around that. It's not always going to be possible to play a huge amount of the games, but at least enough to kind of have a little taste of what the game's about, and so I can kind of give my opinions on it. Anyway, enough rambling. I'm trying to keep this short. I'll be back tomorrow with another video, and I will catch you then.